Angels are saying today that there are no GPS coordinates for the destination I intend to lead you to and the realm of blessings I have designated for you in this season. The Father states that you cannot intellectually navigate my plan. I did not state in my word that you would be guided by intellect or reason. On the contrary, says the Father, you will go forth with gladness and be led forth with peace. My pleasure in your heart establishes the direction and my peace establishes the timing. The moment is upon us, declares the Father, the moment is upon us. You are designated to be a primary recipient and an active participant in the complete spectrum of joy and favor granted to all who place their trust in me. Entry occurs through steps of faith, expectation, and hope, without coping strategies or half measures. Travel in first class and be assured that I will bestow my love upon you, allowing you to indulge in my affection. Be enveloped, the Father proclaims, in my affection. Embrace my unwavering affection. Anticipate delightful surprises and divine blessings that render each day a testament to my benevolence and eternal compassion. God proclaims today that He is a debt-canceling deity. As you have been recompensed doubly for your transgressions, I will also rectify your financial errors and the instances where you now recognize a lack of prudence. It has been stated that I will not assist my children in extricating themselves from difficulties resulting from poor decisions. This statement is false. My love and my providence cannot be earned. I traverse your existence with unwavering compassion, which is replenished each morning. I love you unconditionally and will perpetually maintain my affection for you. Love is infallible. As you embrace my love, you enter the secure realm of my unwavering favor. I am neither a whimsical deity nor a trivial one who takes pleasure in punishing you for your mistakes and transgressions. Grant yourself forgiveness, for I have absolved you. Embrace by faith the resolution of the situation and circumstances, and refrain from becoming trapped once more by the yoke of bondage. I understand this may contradict conventional teachings, but choose to be a pleaser of the Father and dismiss the unwarranted authority of religious condemnation. The Father expresses His unconditional and limitless love. Permit me to protect, direct, and usher you toward a novel destination and a fresh commencement, where past errors will cease to hinder you, and the insights gained will instill renewed hope and potential. God asserts today that viewpoints are detrimental to faith. Opinions stem from reasoning and sensory perception. Faith emanates from intuition and revelatory knowledge conveyed by my message and my inner voice that resonates inside you. Decide today to refrain from engaging in speculation and instead place your reliance on my essence, which is conveyed to you through the anointing of my Spirit to rejuvenate, refresh, and direct you in all matters. Do not stumble, says the Father. Bend your ear low to hear my voice in the quiet between your thoughts. No misdirection can originate in that dwelling place within you where I take up my habitation. Break the bars and the gates of views. Challenge your opinions with the objective truths of my word and the righteous judgments of my throne. I have adjudicated you and found you just as if you had never transgressed. Receive the cleansing, says the Father, and wash yourself therefore in the potential of one to whom all things are possible, because you choose to hearken to my voice and not the limiting thoughts of your sense-ruled mind or the judgments of others who never looked at you in the light of redemption. This is your day of freedom and authorization to be full of joy, full of power, and full of witness, for I will never abandon you, nor forsake you, nor allow anybody or anything to hurt you in any way, says your Father. God says today you didn't want to be normal, did you? What is normal anyway? Normal is dull. Normal is marching in place. Normal means living a life within the bounds of the feasible. I have fashioned your human essence with a framework engineered to transcend the boundaries of the impossible. You will not crash and burn. Success is assured if you do not waver. All possibilities exist just through belief. Some think only in terms of the pedantic, dreary, truncated attainments of desperate normality. I have called you to higher things, says the Father. Therefore, resolve now to attain escape velocity from societal standards and your worries and uncertainties. I understand that you are apprehensive. Proceed despite your fear. Comply with me despite the rapid thumping in your ears and the accelerated beating of your heart. The Father assures, I am with you, I will prevent your destruction. Others have faltered, but they do not serve as your model. I have summoned you to boldly venture where others have perished from doubt. They will assert, it will never succeed, but you will find amusement as I materialize the essence of your deepest aspirations and most significant dreams. Angels advise today not to permit your intellect to dissuade your heart from my promise. The current setbacks in your life are divine setups intended to facilitate your transfer to a state of ease and reduce strain. I understand it may be uncomfortable, but you did express your trust in me, correct? Therefore, do not alter your decision at this moment. I will not abandon you in your current state, as I refuse to allow you to exist devoid of complete joy. I am intensifying the pressure not to annihilate but to liberate you from constraints and obstacles into freedom and complete prosperity. The current circumstances do not represent your enduring spiritual or natural surroundings. Prepare for transformation. Welcome transformation. Pursue transformation. Implement modifications. The Father requests change, and I shall provide transformation. It is a new day. A new day has commenced, and you are presently walking with me, embarking on a novel lifestyle and adopting a fresh approach to the decision-making processes that will shape your future. You must discard the outdated mindset and align your thoughts with your faith, placing faith in a position of authority where rational reasoning previously dominated. Arise, commands the Father. Rise and invigorate yourself, for a new blessing is imminent in your life. Before the video continues, I request you to help by super thanks for my financial help. Today, God proclaims that a great awakening will occur on earth. A new outpouring of my Spirit is imminent, poised to halt the natural progression of spiritual decline on earth. The kingdom's winds are poised to sweep across the land, prompting media outlets to acknowledge and report the arrival of change. This will be a revival characterized not by mere rhetoric but by significant acts of courage and daring from those who are familiar with their God and are unafraid to undertake exploits in my name. No longer will the people of God mourn for a bygone era of revival and visitation, for they will be walking in the glory reign of my goodness upon the world. The doom and gloomers will have nothing to complain about, says the Father, for make no mistake, my government and my glory are on the increase throughout the planet. You are destined, says the Father, not only to be a participant but a first partaker as you draw yourself away with me and choose to strengthen yourself with the resources of heaven for a new day, a new season, and a new time when the nations of the earth will be confronted with the claims of Christ in a whole new way. God declares today that my mercy is everlasting and my patience is enduring beyond all of man's aspirations. When man reviles and repudiates and condemns, I turn and renew my mercy even upon those who oppose and forsake their mercy. Hell was not intended for man but for those angels who rebelled and deserted their original estate. There was no place of punishment created for man, for I formed him in my image. I do not need to be punished, hence I take no delight in the downfall of the wicked. Every sinew of my right arm is pouring forth in mercy and grace and loving kindness. Be the receiver of my mercy, O nations of the earth, for I will restore the land and mend the waters and bring humanity from countless waters of destruction and disorder. Go out throughout your day today and be a minister of reconciliation. Allow my splendor to burst and radiate forth out of your life, even to the undeserving and the unappreciative. Love them. Lavish your love onto the obnoxious and unbelieving. Pour out your love on the unkind and despicable. Release those who have harmed and deceived you. Forgive, relinquish, bestow, advance. You are not a kid of fury. Thus, choose today to refrain from generating animosity within yourself towards your detractors and critics. The Father proclaims that love is infallible. Unlimber your love today, for love is who I am. As you love unconditionally, no strings attached, even those who reject and vilify you, so you secure for yourself the compassion, grace, and favor that has escaped you in life. Angels proclaim today that the voice of reason does not consistently represent my voice. My voice is guided by intuition and will not yield to human ideas or the constraints of circumstance. Embrace the unattainable, advise the Father, and align your expectations with what humanity deems ridiculous and nonsensical. Abraham departed without knowledge of his destination, relying on me for daily guidance for himself and the 318 individuals in his household. If I cared deeply for Abraham in the wilderness, how much more will I care for you? I acknowledge your needs and have listened to your plea. I am available to lead and direct through my quiet, subtle voice. Avoid heeding the piercing and relentless voice of fear and anxiety. That is not my voice. It is the voice of the adversary, manipulating you with urgency to divert you from what is significant. Seek your position at my feet amidst the turmoil and acquire knowledge of me. In moments of overwhelm, direct your gaze towards me and inquire, Father, how will you extricate me from this predicament? I am prepared at all times to guide you and provide my peace online to stabilize you, irrespective of external conditions. Let us proceed, for there are mountains to ascend and adversaries to vanquish. God is instructing today to engage in the intercession of the Son. My Son occupies the position at my right hand. He has been resurrected. He is immaculate and flawless. Still, prayer is integral to his existence. If he must pray, then you must pray. Prayer is articulating my will as disclosed to you through my word and the prophetic voice. I am amplifying my voice in your life to avoid competing with the tyranny of the urgent. I will quell the waves of dispute, and among confusion, I will reveal myself to you with clarity and certainty. I possess and am conveying my intentions to you. The presence of questions does not negate the existence of directives. Exit. Depart with joy and be guided by serenity. Be expectant not of the issues a man might bring, but of the response that I am in your now circumstance. You have perceived my will, and there your mission is to return my will to me in verbalized prayer. You are going to have to ask, and in the asking declare, and in the declaration proclaim, for I am not shy, neither am I timid. What I claimed I would do, shall I not do this? Let your tongue pray, and I will then take those prayers as living coals on the altar of heaven and bring them to pass in your life and the earth. I would have men and women pray everywhere with all manner of prayer and supplication. In those celestial transactions reside the matters you have anticipated, awaited, and fervently longed for. The Father instructs you to pray verbally, as such prayer will facilitate the release of grace, anointing, and power to manifest your requests. Angels convey that your task today is to reclaim the inner territory that Satan has occupied within you. The adversary has colluded to deprive you of your tranquility and poise. Resist the adversary with your poise and tranquility. Your composure during an attack demoralizes the adversary, rendering him fatigued and dispirited. Present the apprehensions, anxieties, and diversions to me. Deliver them to me, declares the Father, for they do not belong to you, they are mine. I shall assume your burdens, and you shall receive my glory. Entrust all your concerns to me, for I am attentive to your needs. You do not bear burdens and deceit, you embody my glory. I am unwilling to manifest glory on earth that does not powerfully and freely emanate from you. I am unwilling to undertake my earthly endeavors without your presence. There are significantly more individuals in support of you than those opposed to you. You and I constitute a majority against the legions of Satan that endeavor to undermine my fidelity on your behalf. Be uplifted on this day. Select a glory perception rather than a fear perception. Align yourself with the redeemed who exhibit no restraint and strive for complete immersion in my intentions for their lives. Before the video ends, I just want you to share this video with your friends and family. God instructs today to refrain from looking back. I reiterate, beloved, refrain from looking back. Do not focus on the past, instead, direct your attention to the future. I have prepared significant and remarkable rewards for those who adhere to my teachings and those who follow my spirit. The Lord declares that He has significant and powerful endeavors to accomplish on earth. However, I require a populace that is willing, obedient, and humble. I require individuals who are prepared to make sacrifices, those who are willing to renounce worldly pursuits and commit their entire lives, wholly and unequivocally, to me. Without compromise or worldly influences, they focus solely on me, demonstrating such obedience that they operate within my spirit. Because it is not by strength. I have repeatedly conveyed to you, not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. It is neither your strength nor human power that will accomplish the tasks I intend to execute on earth. It is my spirit. The only means by which you can participate is by walking in my spirit, but you must separate yourself to be with me, declares your God. God proclaims that today marks the commencement of a new chapter in your life's narrative. This marks the commencement of new beginnings. The time of new beginnings has been unveiled, and I have concluded the chapters on outdated routes and obsolete strategies. I reiterate that the moment is now. The moment is now. Are you able to accept now as a response? Engage with the present moment of my intentions. You need not wait any further. Although the adversary attempts to confine you to the past, I assert that the past is behind you, and the path ahead is now entirely accessible. The Father proclaims that all is well. Proceed and fulfill your designated purpose. Engage with the task conveyed to you by my directive. Disregard the detractors and critics who have assumed to comprehend my intentions, as they are entirely unaware of the path I have destined for you in life. Do not be afraid. Water will emerge from the rock, and manna will be provided on the ground as required. I place my hand upon you and smile at you today. Everything is satisfactory. Angels proclaim today that previous relationships have concluded. You prayed, sought, cajoled, and reached out without success. Release. Proceed. Your emotional investments are in my kingdom and my objectives, rather than in the damaged and fragmented relationships of the past. Forgive. Liberate. Bestow blessings. Proceed. A day of reckoning will occur, but it is not the present day. Depart from the abode of sorrow and embark on a new journey of joy and illumination. The Father asserts that I do not inscribe in stone. I inscribe upon the sand. Circumstances and individuals evolve, and my intentions for you adjust by the receptiveness of those concerned. Although solitude is undesirable, there are instances when advancing towards larger achievements in the kingdom necessitates a solitary decision. I shall not abandon you. I will never forsake you. You will know the fraternity of the faithful again, but for now know that this is the day to shake off the past and release those connections to me, trusting me to settle every hard account and keep you safe amid transition. God says today that I am putting you on your recognizance with me. Today you will assume responsibility for your path in my kingdom and not rely any longer on the training wheels and tutelage of others. There are things you have asked me for that you cannot walk in unless you are prepared to step out and take responsibility for your spiritual progress. I am removing you from the eternal childhood of the believer and leading you to stand up into your sonship and your entitlement to growth and full maturity in my kingdom. You know there is a call upon your life, says the Father. There is a call on your life, and it doesn't involve sitting around watching others accomplish what I've called you to do. Stop it, said the Father. Cease from the constant complaints of incompetence and unpreparedness. Now is the time and this is the day. Step up and step forth in your calling. I will guide you, and sure you will falter and fail and make mistakes. Then I will make those blunders to prosper and become testimonials of my faithfulness. The Father declares that the training wheels have been removed, and you are now genuinely pursuing your calling and destiny. Are you prepared? This will be the most exhilarating season of your life. Angels proclaim that today I am resolving misunderstandings and ambiguities in your relationship with me. You will hear my voice distinctly. Just as my voice was audible during the cool of the day, it shall be heard throughout your land, manifesting and becoming recognized as never before. My music is starting to reverberate in your existence, and I will approach you. My sound will be discovered swirling inside the inner zephyrs and currents of your human spirit. Your inner self functions like a tuning fork. As I approach, you will start to vibrate and resonate bodily within. Obstacles and apprehensions will begin to dissipate, allowing you to experience the long-desired transformation that will materialize in my presence. Upon entering a room, individuals will perform a double take due to my presence with you. The ambience will transform without your utterance. The adversary will appear, and you shall assertively declare, "Silence and depart." This marks the commencement of a fresh exhibition of my influence on your life. I shall manifest my intellect, emotions, and actions via you, resulting in transformation for those around you. The Father states, "You are a carrier. You embody my brightness and herald my presence. I am prepared to materialize in your life distinctively." They will halt you and inquire, "What is that fragrance?" Your response will be, "It is Himself. It is the rose of Sharon, the lily of the valley." The Father proclaims it is a new day and your time to emerge. Ceasing to conceal or be concealed. I am proclaiming my presence in your life with authority and strength, and all will recognize and attest to my chosen role in your existence. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and subscribe to the channel and check out the link in the description. Thanks for watching the video.